If this morning, right before you lifted your glass of water or cup of coffee to your lips, I told you that very first sip could determine your blood flow, your energy, and your masculine confidence for the entire day, what would you think? I'm not asking to make you worried, but to help you look at a truth most men have ignored for years. Millions of men over 50 wake up with the exact same routine, open their eyes, drink something familiar, and believe it's harmless. But by noon or mid-afternoon, they find themselves asking, why am I getting tired so quickly today? Why do my hands and feet feel colder than usual? Why does my body react slower, even in the moments when I need to feel strongest? And then, like many of my patients, you may have comforted yourself by saying, maybe, I'm just getting older. But let me tell you that's not true. Your body is not getting weaker. It's simply been receiving the wrong signal from the very first minutes of your morning. Some drinks can open your blood vessels like a sunrise, awaken nitric oxide, and bring back the warm, strong circulation you thought you had lost. But others tighten your vessels within minutes, leaving you tired for hours, cold in your limbs for half the day, and silently stealing your confidence as a man. And what troubles me most is this. With just one tiny change, a very small one, you could completely shift your entire day. That's why, in this video, I want to walk you through the 5 strongest morning drinks I've selected from 14 years of treating men over 50 drinks that help them feel clearer, warmer, lighter, and most importantly, like themselves again. But before I show you each specific drink, you need to understand why a single morning sip can influence the entire body of a grown man. Before we go deeper, so you know who you're walking with, I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a urologist with 14 years of experience working with thousands of men, over 50 men, who carry the same worries and the same question you may be holding right now. Is my strength slipping away? And I always answer them with a truth almost no one says out loud. A man's strength doesn't disappear because of age. It disappears because circulation slowly weakens silently without anyone noticing. Throughout my years of practice, I've seen a troubling pattern repeat over and over. After passing age 50, a man's body loses more than 50% of its nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps blood vessels soft, flexible, and quick to respond. Arteries that once expanded easily become stiff and sluggish. And that alone makes it harder for blood to reach the most sensitive areas, the heart, the brain, and the place that represents a man's identity and confidence. But what made me decide to create this video is not just the science, it's the stories from my own patients. Men who walked into my office with tired, doubtful eyes, and just weeks after making a few small changes, those same eyes looked alive again. One of the simplest, most effective changes lies right in the first cup of the morning. And that's why I want you to watch until the end. Because what you drink the moment you wake up, and I'm not exaggerating, can be the difference between a heavy, sluggish day and a day where you feel warmer, stronger, and more like yourself again. Right now, before I show you the 5 best drinks for male circulation, I want to connect with you a little more. Have you ever woken up, drank the same thing you always drink, but just a few hours later felt heavy in your body, cold in your hands and feet, or that your masculine confidence didn't feel as clear as it used to? I ask because so many of my patients once felt the same way. Some told me, I don't understand why. I sleep enough, I eat enough, but my mornings always feel slow. And yet, with just one correct morning drink, they often came back to me, saying something I will never forget. Doctor, I feel alive again. And now, I want to hear from you. In the morning, what do you usually drink first? Coffee? Water? Orange juice? Or nothing at all? You can share it in the comments. Your answer could help another man, someone going through exactly what you once felt. Now, for you to truly understand why just one small sip in the morning can have such a powerful impact on a man's body, I want to share this very short, but extremely important. After a long night, your body always falls into 3 states. Mild dehydration. Your blood becomes thicker and moves more slowly. Your heart has to work harder just to push blood throughout your body. Low nitric oxide. This is the molecule that keeps your blood vessels open, flexible, and responsive. After age 50, its levels naturally drop by more than 50%, causing circulation to quietly decline. Blood vessels that constrict easily. Just one wrong drink can make your vessels tighten within minutes, and you will feel it through cold hands and feet, early fatigue, and weaker male response. But here is the beautiful part. The right drink can do the exact opposite. It opens your blood vessels, awakens nitric oxide, and helps your blood flow stronger, warmer, and more evenly. From your brain and heart all the way to the most important place. And that is exactly why I want to introduce you to the 5 strongest morning drinks, the ones that can change your entire morning and your entire day with just one simple choice. The first drink I want you to start using tomorrow may look simple, but it is actually one of the strongest circulation unlockers for men over 50, and that is warm water with lemon. Here is why it works so effectively. First, warm water rehydrates you extremely quickly after 7-8 hours of sleep, when your blood becomes thicker and your heart has to work harder. With just 1 glass of warm water, the thickness of your blood decreases, helping your heart pump more easily and allowing your vessels to function smoothly right away. Second, the vitamin C in lemon is an essential ingredient for producing nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps your blood vessels open and responsive. When vitamin C is low, nitric oxide drops circulation, slows your male response, weakens. Third, warm water helps your blood vessels dilate gently. It doesn't shock your system like cold water, and it doesn't constrict your vessels the way drinking coffee too early does. It gives your body a warm, safe, and comfortable source of energy. Fourth, it's a gentle signal to wake up your body. It doesn't spike your heart rate. It doesn't create stress. It simply brings you into a natural, calm state of alertness. How to use it? Half lemon, 250 milliliters, warm water. Drink it right after waking up. This is a gentle but incredibly effective circulation kickstart for men over 50. John, 67, once told me that every morning he felt like his body hadn't been turned on yet. His hands and feet were cold, his mind felt slow, and the fatigue lasted almost until noon. He always started his day with strong black coffee, thinking it was the fastest way to wake up. But coffee, when consumed too early, actually tightens the blood vessels, and that was the cause of his coldness and fatigue. I asked him to change just one thing. Drink warm lemon water first, coffee afterwards. 10 days later, John came back with bright eyes. Doctor, it feels like my blood vessels flipped a switch. My mornings feel warmer, lighter, and I still get to enjoy my coffee afterward. I just opened the right door, and everything changed. Sometimes, the right first sip is all it takes. Drink number 2 is one of the strongest natural weapons modern science has confirmed over and over again. Pure beetroot juice. Beetroot is rich in natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, the molecule that widens blood vessels and makes your blood flow stronger, steadier, and warmer. Here are 4 reasons beetroot is considered a circulation miracle. First, it boosts nitric oxide very quickly. Just a few hours after drinking it, your blood vessels noticeably expand, helping blood flow strongly to the heart, brain, and even to the important area. Second, it gently and steadily lowers blood pressure. Many studies show that people over 50 who drink beetroot juice have lighter, more stable blood pressure throughout the day. Third, it improves morning energy. Not the quick spike, quick crash kind you get from strong coffee, but real oxygen delivery to muscles and the brain. Many men say, "My legs feel as if I just took off a pair of heavy shoes." Fourth, it strongly supports male confidence. Better circulation, stronger response, confidence comes back. How to use it? 150 milliliters of pure beetroot juice. You can mix in orange or berries to add vitamin C and help nitric oxide last longer. Remember, nitric oxide is the flame of circulation, and beetroot is the most natural way to ignite that flame every morning. George, 66, came to see me with two issues: legs that felt heavy, and a male response much weaker than it used to be. He tried exercise, changing breakfast, even cutting back on coffee, but nothing worked for long. I told him to try just one simple thing. George, drink 4-5 ounces of beetroot juice every morning. Don't change anything else. 2 weeks later, he walked into my office smiling from the doorway, not because his legs felt lighter, but because his wife noticed it first. He told me, "She said, my feet were warmer at night. I also feel stronger inside. I react better." I never thought just one small glass of beetroot could make such a difference. What he felt was real circulation. Drink number 3 is something that may seem gentle and simple, but it has the power to protect and extend your circulation in a very profound way. And many of my male patients were surprised at how much they changed after just a few weeks of using it correctly. That drink is green tea. Green tea is not just a refreshing drink, as many people think. It is one of the strongest natural antioxidant sources made for men, especially after age 50. Here are 4 reasons green tea is an excellent choice for circulation. First, green tea contains catechins compounds that protect nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the key that helps your blood vessels open. But after age 50, it gets destroyed quickly by oxidative stress. The catechins in green tea act like a shield, protecting nitric oxide and helping your blood flow stay flexible and strong for longer. Second, green tea reduces silent inflammation in the vessel walls. Vascular inflammation is what makes your arteries stiff. Green tea soothes this process, helping your vessels soften and respond more quickly. This is especially important for the sensitive area, the place that needs strong and steady blood flow. Third, green tea gives you gentle alertness without an energy crash. Coffee can raise your heart rate and then drop your energy sharply. Green tea provides a smoother, more stable type of energy without tightening the vessels. Many men tell me their mind feels clearer, their focus sharper, and their body still comfortable and warm. Fourth, green tea helps reduce belly fat, a major factor in male circulation. Belly fat is a silent enemy of testosterone and blood flow. A cup of green tea each morning helps slightly increase fat burning, improving hormones and circulation at the same time. Optimal way to use: brew green tea with water around 70-80 degrees Celsius, 176 degrees Fahrenheit. To preserve antioxidants, add a few drops of lemon to enhance catechin activity. Drink in the morning or mid-morning for stable alertness. A small story. One of my patients, Harold, 70 years old, used to drink 2 cups of strong black coffee every morning. He said it made him shoot up fast and crash just as fast. After switching one of those cups to green tea, he returned and said, "Doctor, I'm not only more alert, but my legs stay warm all morning. I don't feel exhausted halfway through the day anymore." That is how green tea supports circulation naturally and sustainably. Do you drink coffee or tea in the morning? Share it below. Your experience might help another man who's dealing with the same issue. Drink number 4 I want to introduce to you is a type of juice that's been considered a circulation elixir since ancient times, and now modern science has finally proven why it's so powerful. That is pure pomegranate juice. Pomegranate is one of the rare fruits that contains an extremely strong group of antioxidants called polyphenols. What makes polyphenols especially valuable for men over 50 is this: they don't just increase nitric oxide, they also protect it from being destroyed. Here are 4 reasons pomegranate juice is almost a circulation shield for men. First, polyphenols boost nitric oxide in a long-lasting way. This means better vessel dilation, faster response, and stronger blood flow from the heart to the brain to the important area. Second, pomegranate helps soften and rejuvenate blood vessels. Studies show that just 30 minutes after drinking pomegranate juice, blood vessels dilate better, blood flow increases, and hands and feet feel noticeably warmer. Third, it reduces oxidative stress, the enemy of male circulation. The older you get, the more free radicals you accumulate. Pomegranate juice works like a rinse that cleans the vessel walls, allowing your blood to move smoothly again. Fourth, Pomegranate juice naturally supports male confidence. Some of my patients say their male response feels stronger and warmer, sometimes just 7-10 days after drinking it consistently. That's not a coincidence, that's real circulation improvement. Optimal way to drink: 120-150 milliliters pure pomegranate juice. No added sugar. 3-5 days per week. You can pair it with a small handful of almonds or walnuts to enhance polyphenol absorption and stabilize blood sugar. Edward, 68. One of my patients once came to me with cold feet and fading energy. After adding pomegranate juice to his mornings, he returned saying, "Doctor, I no longer feel like I'm dragging myself every morning. My body feels warmer and lighter, and that is the power of pomegranate, gentle, natural, yet incredibly strong for male circulation." Drink number 5 is one of the combinations that surprises men the most, not because it's complicated, but because it tastes so good, is so simple, and is so beneficial for circulation that almost any man can start using it immediately. It is black coffee combined with a piece of dark chocolate. Throughout my years of work, I've noticed something interesting. Most men absolutely love their morning cup of coffee. They see it as a ritual to switch on their day. But what very few know is this: when used correctly, coffee can actually become an ally of circulation, not an enemy. Coffee provides just enough caffeine to increase blood flow in the short term, but the magic lies in the dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, with 70% cacao or higher, contains a group of compounds called flavonols, which help blood vessels widen, improve arterial flexibility, and extend the circulation boost that coffee gives at the beginning. When you combine these two, you get a quick circulation ignition from caffeine, and vessel stability and extended blood flow from flavonols. This creates a warm, steady alertness, not the jittery, shaky feeling many men get. I want to tell you a story about William, 63. He walked into my clinic looking slightly frustrated. He said, "Doctor, I've been drinking coffee for 40 years, but the older I get, the more it makes me tired instead of alert." I asked him just one question. "Have you ever tried adding a piece of dark chocolate in the morning?" He laughed, thinking I was joking, but he tried it anyway. A week later, William came back. His face looked noticeably brighter. "I don't know what's happening, but I'm alert all morning. My feet are warmer, and my wife says I'm smiling more. Is it really possible that just one piece of dark chocolate makes that much of a difference?" The answer is yes. Not because dark chocolate is a miracle, but because it helps your blood vessels function properly and rhythmically, which is exactly what men over 50 need. How to use it: 1 small cup of black coffee. No sugar, no cream. Add 1 piece of dark chocolate, 70-85% cacao. Sip slowly so your body can absorb each component. Don't rush. This is a habit that's easy to maintain, enjoyable, and truly makes a difference for circulation from your mind to your heart to your important area. Now that you've learned the 5 strongest drinks for circulation after age 50, I want to help you turn them into a real habit, a simple 30-day schedule that any man can follow. The most important thing isn't drinking a lot, but drinking at the right time. Every morning, right after waking up, start with warm lemon water to awaken the vessels and hydrate your body. On days when you need more energy, add a small glass of beetroot juice or pomegranate juice before breakfast. These two help boost nitric oxide and open the blood vessels naturally. Mid-morning, when you want stable energy, choose green tea or black coffee with dark chocolate. Green tea keeps your mind calm and clear, while coffee plus dark chocolate keeps you alert without a crash. Do this consistently for 30 days, and you'll notice warmer hands and feet, steadier energy, better sleep, and a clear return of your masculine confidence. Before I move to the next part, I want to hear from you. Which issue affects you the most right now? Morning fatigue, cold feet and hands, or weaker circulation in the sensitive area? Please share in the comments, not to complain, but to find the right direction for your body. When a man enters his 50 seconds, 60 seconds, or beyond, many things begin to change: endurance, body warmth, confidence, and even the responsiveness of his body when he needs it most. But what I want you to remember today is this: those changes are not the end. They are simply reminders that your body needs a new kind of care, gentler, smarter, and more intentional. And the wonderful part is, it doesn't require strong medications, complicated methods, or a complete lifestyle overhaul. It starts with small choices, especially the first sip of your morning. When you choose the right drink, you're not just drinking to quench thirst. You are sending your body a message. Open up. Circulate stronger. Operate the way you were designed to. I've watched men who were tired, discouraged, and unsure of themselves become warm, flexible, and strong again after just a few weeks of making small changes like these. And I believe the same can happen for you. See this journey not as trying to become younger, but as reclaiming what has always belonged to you: your vitality, your warmth, your confidence, and your ability to enjoy life the way you want to. A small change in the morning can open the door to an entire day that feels lighter, stronger, and more energized. If today's message helped you understand your body better, or made you feel relieved knowing that masculine strength never disappears, it only waits to be awakened, I'm truly glad to be part of your journey. And if you want to keep receiving videos from Senior Men Health Secrets videos that speak honestly, directly, without judgment, and help men over 50 step into each day with natural, scientific confidence, you can tap, like, or subscribe. Not for the algorithm, but because I don't want you to miss the important knowledge made specifically for your age. Before we wrap up, I want to hear your story. Which of the 5 drinks we talked about today do you feel most inspired to try? Beetroot juice, pomegranate juice, green tea, warm lemon water, or black coffee with dark chocolate? Share it in the comments. Your simple answer might inspire another man, someone who may be feeling stuck or worried, just like you once felt. And finally, I want to make this very clear. This video is for education and information only. It is not a substitute for diagnosis or medical treatment. If you're dealing with a health issue or notice any unusual changes, please consult your own healthcare provider for advice that fits your personal condition. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one, where we continue building strength, circulation, and confidence for the mature man.